Hello. Can you tell I've been fucking with Streamlabs this week? Hang on a quick second while I fix that. Mergic. I forget what that one is until I roll through my commands. And I'm like, oh yeah. How are you, Omega? How was your stream today? I'm here. Still kicking. I don't want to earn more with Pilar. Oh. Clubbot. Go away, Clubbot. I'm glad I tested one that's in both, What? What happened with your ISP? You had no stream because... Oh! I have to read things in order. God damn it, ISP. God damn it, Cloudbot just turned itself back on! The fuck? What commands are there in here? Alright. I fixed it. I suppose I could have put the scene up. But I didn't. So, I set it up with YouTube. But I guess it just turned it on for both. I had it back on Mixer. I was using it for a while. And then I was looking to see how customizable their customized commands really are, and they're really not any better than like Nightbot or anything else. I'm so beyond fucking annoyed that there isn't a mix-it-up equivalent for YouTube. And I just... And it's not even about the prompts, it's just about, like... You know, you put that time and the effort over a long period of time to build your shit the way you want it, and it's just like to start, and you know what I'm talking about because you're doing it right now, just to have to start that all little fuck over again. I don't mind learning a new bot, I just want a bot that does the same shit. I know, that's not what I'm talking about. I understand that and I appreciate it. I'm not talking about just that stuff though. Sorry, I'm gonna drop it. I don't think I can effectively get my point across. I don't have the mental anything right now. What am I doing? Yeah, you guys made me something really awesome. You did. And I'm not trying to diminish that in any way, but I don't have control over that. I think that's more what I'm getting at. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I'm kind of a control freak. What am I doing? Okay, day 8. I looked it up. I already forgot what it was. Oh. I'm just a freaking mess this week. I don't have day 7 done. If we get through day 8, we'll finish day 7. It's almost done. I just want to at least get the sketch and the line done for this. Brain. Brain. Work, brain. Okay, that's a lot of words, dude. That's so many words. God damn it, where is this thing? Watch, I probably put it in documents and not pictures. Okay, I put the text version, that's good enough. Do you want a sneak peek at tomorrow's? That's almost done. It is, Bewitching Bug Drinking Acidic Spellbook. So I've got most of the shading mapped out, I just need to, tighten it up. And this one's done. I've just been like... I should have been done with it this morning. And I should have the other one already sketched. I just... have not been able to focus today on anything. It's really irritating. Alright, so today is a possessed demon. I should have, I probably should have curated that one a little bit, but whatever. A possessed demon following a monstrous cat. That bug thing, yeah. Well, I've been limiting what my references this year. Because every year I'm like searching for stuff and it was kind of my way of procrastinating. Like, I need to look up references for my Inktober. And this year I'm like, no, just draw the fucking thing because it's prompts. We don't look up references for prompts. But for this one, I given my bee problems this year, I thought a bee would be appropriate for the bug. I do have to put another wing in too. So I looked at actual pictures of bees. So it is based on real bee anatomy. Bee anatomy. And, you know, bees are a little thickums in the back. Maybe not that thickums, but... at least they're useful, unlike fucking wasps. Anyway. A possessed demon following a monstrous cat. Your head hurts? Well, stop it. Oh my god, it's been over 10 minutes. I haven't even drawn anything yet. Monstrous cat. Monstrous cat. Right. It's gonna go great. I think there's pollen in the universe, like universe pollen, because my kid has been sneezing non-stop. No, I mean, obviously not really non-stop, but ever since he's been home all week, I'm starting to wonder if there's something in the house he's allergic to. Oh shit, one thing I have to do. This is not procrastinating. I made this pen better. Why the fuck am I losing my voice all of a sudden? Settings, no. Oh wait, it's over here. If they go from iPad to PC. Now I have to remember what I changed. Oh. It was... I think it was here. I turned taper all the way down. I changed that. think that was all I actually changed. Oh, let's see. Am I procrastinating? Because, it's not even about doing the drawings, it's about, like, I can't get into detail, but the 9 to 5 is just, it's just sucking the life out of me. It's really hard to stay focused and motivated lately. And so then to sit down and it's weird because it's like I'm working and I'm thinking about, like, I'd rather be sitting drawing, and then I sit down to draw and I, like, it's hard to kick that feeling of ick. Like, just ugh. Can't do it. Alright. So that's why I try to get as much done first thing in the morning as I can. Because then I don't have... there's no excuses. Wake up a little tired, I just... drink some coffee. Oh, by the way... Oh, I'm fine now. The day's done, and I already did some sketching and got it out of my system. I think. But no, I was gonna say is drawing your Mikote a whole bunch of times. It helped me draw my horse ears for the prompt a couple days ago. Like, just getting the placement and stuff. This is gonna be a happy cat. Let's just make this cat really. Let's see, I'm gonna make it more of like a cat-shaped head. Is it gonna be accurate? No, I'm not looking up cats. I didn't look up horses when I drew my horse. I just have to trust that I've drawn enough cats. To, isn't it weird that having drawn the Mikote isn't helping me with the cat? Wow, that's fucked. Let's try that again. We'll start with the nose. Look at the nose. Wow! Thank you for the host. There we go. This is slightly better. You know, I'm taking monstrous to mean big. As opposed to having monster qualities. So... let's add some monster features to it as well. It's still gonna be big. Because I have no idea how I'm gonna make the demon possessed. Big eyes. Big cat eyes. Probably ought to put it in the correct spot. Still gonna be smiling. Still gonna be a happy cat. The leak? What leak? Do tell. Wow, this is bad. I need to change my eraser to sound. Twitch leak. Alright, I gotta look now. The entirety of Twitch has reportedly been leaked. $125 gigs. The hacker further said that Twitch's community is a disgusting, toxic cesspool. It does have its moments. Yeah, I mean, they're downplaying it, of course. Yeah. The 125 gig archive is titled Part 1. Yeah, I mean, 125 gigs is nothing to sneeze at, but for a company the size of Twitch, that's small. You figure... I mean, if they have everything that they say that they're having, I'm trying to think, what was the one that was like, oh, wait, no, that was only 13 gigs. Yeah. I believe it. I'm gonna follow this guy. I'm just looking at the names of some of these zip files. Alright. Yeah, I used to follow all that shit. Anyway, we're drawing a monstrous kitty cat. I get comfortable. I think I've bitched about this on every stream for the last couple of weeks. I need a new chair. That's good enough. I'll give him like big Lynxy type ears. I have a feeling this is not going to be one of the better ones. And a big old fangs. Vampire kitty. I have like a single horn. Big cat horn. Yeah. I agree. I don't like these ears. Your data's not safe with Google in the first place, so, you know, we're all fucked anyway. Shitty, but it's just a sketch. There, we got a catacorn. Oh, what if the demon is actually possessed by the cat? This cat a big chonky booty. Bring the foot out this way. What if the demon is possessed by the ghost of Twitch? I don't think there's enough pixels to draw that amount of bullshit. And I think just kind of following that same logic, if Twitch isn't already paying me for shit, why would I waste my own resources drawing anything having to do with them? I mean... Rib? Oh, broke a Rob. Poor Rob, you broke Rob. Dude, I didn't even notice. Now, cats usually have, like, quite a bit of tum-tums sitting on the ground with them too, right? Does that seem like an appropriate amount of chonk? He is gonna have a tail, just not quite yet. Did you do anything else that might have, upset it? Coughing? Damn it, lungs. How dare you? What's wrong with it? It's the same thing that's wrong with everything I draw. I make a freaking ridiculously long neck. Oh, so... Get this. I was going through stuff. Hold on, I have to think if it was digital or if it was a sketchbook. I think it was an actual sketchbook. I was drawing a bunch of giraffes for whatever reason. I just wanted to draw some giraffes. I'm just looking to see if it's in here somewhere. Okay, no, I think it was an actual sketchbook. And a giraffe drinking is basically Jacopose. And I was like, no wonder this fucking thing was so easy for me to draw. I've drawn it before. It was a freaking giraffe. Seriously, look. Like, I sort of want to turn this into a Jacobos. Because some of them get down so low. I'm down here. Ah! Sorry if that was kind of flashy. But if we look at... I don't know why there's... Oh, it's here. You know, if you flip the front and the back legs, obviously the front legs are the ones that go to the sides. But they got the dribbles, it's all... Fucky character to play with a broken controller. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway. Kitty cat. Alright, let's get some toe beans going in here. Oh, okay, that looks really shitty. Fuck the toe beans. Get your mind out of the gutter, that's his back foot. What kind of controller is this? Just an Xbox controller? There's no refurbs or anything as an option? So I can blame this cat's shitty proportions on it being monstrous, right? Because I'm going to. Alright, now we need the demon. We're gonna go with a basic V-shape type of... I want him to be looking slightly up, but to do what I am attempting to do will we'll have him staring right into the cat's butthole. And that's not what this drawing is about. Yes, I'm drawing the same type of horns. This is actually the same kind of horns that Rayla has from, whatchamacallit? What is it called? Dragon Prince. Oops. He's not happy about it. So what they mean when they say stargazing? You are correct, sir. So he's shitting on the ground. Okay, this is gonna be fine. I sort of feel like this one needs to be colored. Look at that! I made a long ass neck again. Alright, we'll be nice and give him wings. Okay, who's ready for a shitty hand? Oops. Almost. It was almost okay. Oh no, his hand has to be up. Should be like the cat. Oh man, that one was actually almost okay. Oh well. Can't use it. is not the correct amount of toes. Good enough. Those toes are good enough. They're just little demon toes. Am I going for all the stereotypes? Yes, I am. Just want to get the hand out of the way a little bit so I can do the other backhand, the back arm. Oh, he still looks like he's taking a shit. I don't care, I'm leaving it. All I care is he's not looking into the cat's butt. We're just gonna do that to indicate a back leg. There. Take the whole thing, straighten it out a little bit because my lines are off. Ta-da! Alright, let's line the bitch. Everything's in a different place than what I'm used to. Ta-da! Real quick, I'm gonna test my pen. What size are we at? About 15. Oh, it plays so much nicer. Yay! Okay. Let's try lining on the correct layer. That's like... Call me crazy, but it makes things easier. Should I give him a little beard? You know, like a little pointy beard? Think your brain is muddy? I know the feeling. Oh, maybe lay down and take a little nap. Uh-huh. Damn it. Okay, kitty cat time.
I'll take the blame. I've seen the world go down in flames. I've felt the strain of every loss I can't reclaim. Our steps retraced from when we went our separate ways. I've missed these days. I never thought we'd see this place again. I know the feelings always fade, but nothing else can make me stay. It's not too late for us to slip away.
Oh!
I know the feelings always fade. I've walked this road, the one foretold would lead us home. Our fate's unknown, but time will mend our broken bones. I've held the weight of all these years spent in decay. These times are strange. I never thought I'd see your face again. I know the feelings always fade, but nothing else can make me stay.
Oh, I never gave the kitty whiskers. Poor kitty cat. No. That is incorrect. Slightly better? Yeah, believe it or not, I actually talk to myself like this when I draw anyway. Sort of want to make one of the things broken, but I also sort of want to get this done today. And none of these would ever get done if I gave in to every time I changed my mind about something. Well, people are dicks. Oh. You gotta leave sometime.
Is the open air trying to cross the sea? But it's broken.
Why? Getting monster?
I'm gonna ask you for your heart. Try let it be the fall within our stars. And if we fall back where we were, we'll be okay.
Eh.
We'll be
Going to the ocean? That's pretty neat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to go there to get there. Car is safe and cabin is safe. Oh, okay. Well, then don't worry about it. I do miss living by water. Our house was not on the lake, but it was like just up the hill from the lake. Our landlord's house was on the lake, and our house was on the same property. The only problem was it was really touristy, so in the summer, that's all you heard. Like, if you were at the water, that's all you heard was fucking boats going by. Jet skis and shit. It was one of those things, though, like, I didn't realize how much I enjoyed living in that area until years later. Like, I'd been gone for a pretty long time, and I went back and I was like, oh, it's so pretty up here. I miss the smell of campfires and pine trees and all the shit. It was just the... It was the town and the people that ruined it. Occasionally miss living too. Yeah, you know, it can be overrated. As much as I liked going camping all the time and being out on the water and just being a lot more generally outdoorsy, that was probably when I least liked living in general. It was when we were there. That was like the only thing that kept me feeling sort of sane, was being able to get all that fresh air and have reasons to set things on fire. I don't care that this back foot is completely jacked and that it's a little obscene looking. It's staying. Oh, did I tell you we tried our homemade forge? And it works beautifully. And I only burnt myself a little bit. And really it was just because I knowingly did something stupid. No, it's gonna be fine. So the first time I fired it up, I had Boy stand about 12 feet away or so with the hose. And I said, if I start screaming, you just spray. Spray everything. And he was ready. And it went fine. So now, I can melt metal. I can melt lots of metal. I'm planning to do that this weekend.
Shoot me
The head on this demon reminds me of something, and I can't place what it is. I'm a lot happier with this than I thought I would be, though. There it is. Let's save it. What's day 9? 'Cause I don't feel like... Shadowy vampire cloaking a horned spider. So this one's gonna be quick to shade. This one... I kind of want to finish it on the iPad so that the shading is consistent, because it's like a whole other beast. Switching between devices. Just the pens they behave so differently. So I think I might switch to a game. We're actually, last stream, I think I got to the last chapter of Black Mirror. I do believe. So that would be a quick, hopefully a quick finish. And then we'll be done with the free Black Mirror games, and then we just have to play through the remake. Right? I think I'm gonna do that. Do not save. Oh god. No, I probably won't. I probably won't play. I probably won't play it on stream. I do want to check it out and see how it is. If it's at all entertaining, maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. Let me change this up though. I can't spell mirror. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh no, I closed Steam. Oh, nope, there it is. Kaboom. Sorry if this booms up real loud. It do that sometimes. It should get it. Oh. Yeah, that looks about right. Herb Durgler. So, we did something and then woke up in this room. Oh, we became Mordred. And read from the book and ended up in this room. Yes! Oh, Darren. Alright. Whoops. I didn't do it.
Photos of my ma and pa. They can't help me anymore either. And what have we got here? A pair of pliers. I don't need them right now.
Now, in a universe where you have infinite pockets, why would you ever not need something? Especially something as useful as pliers.
Hey, I definitely know that from somewhere.
Oh, is this the last one? Whoa, wait, we lost all our other notes.
The Guardian's highest virtue is faith, as much in himself as in God.
We lost a good
These
chunk of our
notes,
inventory.
Who's writing them to me? Am I writing them myself?
I was just gonna say that.
Or Mordred? So I didn't dream it. It actually happened. That's the book from the ritual chamber. Mordred's book. The pages are empty. Damn. Can't be.
What the? Everything is in the book, and now there's nothing in the book.
Okay. Keep calm.
There you go, Darren. Keep popping those pills.
Remember, in the ritual chamber with Angelina, the blood of a male Gordon. If I drop some of my blood onto the book, then the writings ought to become visible.
I'm glad he remembered that.
A piece of glass. That ought to do it.
Yeah, that would do it.
Ow!
Oh. You missed, dude.
Nothing. Not a single letter. Stop. Here. Here's something. Oh, no, it's just Mordred's dumbass summoning formula. All that for nothing. But I have to do something. I can't just let Mordred win. I'd rather be dead than a centuries-old murderer. My father, he's already trodden this path. It might be the simplest way, but it's also the most effective. Without me, there is no Mordred. My death will be his as well. I've got no other choice.
Is this really the end of the game? Is this it?
The Gordons, centuries-old family. Cursed right down to the very last descendant. And I am him. The story of the Gordons ends with me.
Did I really end it with like 2 minutes left of the game last time?
No! Mr. Gordon! Adrian, don't do it!
Oh, okay.
Go away!
Come down, Adrian. You can't do that. There is another way.
What do you know?
More than you think. I can help you beat the curse. Trust me, please. Come down here. Please!
I mean, technically he was trying to. That is something I would do.
Who sent you? And why?
My employer is the Vatican.
We haven't seen this bitch for like 2 or 3 chapters.
Of the apostolic visitation. We're mainly concerned with supernatural phenomena, what are commonly known as miracles.
The Vatican. There I was thinking it couldn't get much worse, and then the church comes knocking at the door.
I was sent here because we had been informed that Black Mirror Castle had burned down. It was apparently just a routine mission. I was to sort out legal matters and release the funds for the Gordons to rebuild the castle. But then I found out that Victoria Gordon was on her deathbed and that Angelina was nowhere to be found. My task then became to secure the Gordons' inheritance and to minimize the effects of the curse as best I could.
The effects of the curse. Gordon's inheritance?
Adrian, your eyes.
Yeah, I know. They're black. What do you know about the curse of the Gordons?
Mordred wanted immortality and power. He somehow anchored his soul in the mirror, but he was caught during a ritual by his brother. Shortly before his death, he cursed Marcus's descendants to collect souls, in order that he could be called back into life with them. And it would seem it worked, judging by your eyes.
Collect souls? You mean kill people?
Yes.
You're wrong. I haven't killed anyone, and still Mordred lives in me.
As far as I can gather, your twin sister, Angelina, did that for you. We got it all wrong. Angelina was originally supposed to take over the Guardian role. We didn't know anything about you. We thought the last male Gordon committed suicide 12 years ago.
What do you mean, Guardian role? You mean to guard these portals, right?
That is the Gordon's inheritance. The Guardians are people of pure heart who were chosen by the church a long time ago to guard the Black Mirror.
The Black Mirror.
Yes, a great mirror, which also serves as an ancient portal and lies deep beneath the castle.
It only took them
Marcus
3
Gordon
games
took
to
over
explain
this
that.
duty and passed it on to his children.
But how should a Gordon stay pure of heart if they're all destined to murder?
Your family has produced more guardians than it has murderers. Only Marcus's descendants are in a position to resist the Black Mirror. We still don't know why. However, we don't have any time now to research the exact reason for this, and then find an alternative guardian from outside the Gordon family.
So, I'm definitely your last hope then. How do you know all this?
From the Vatican archives, and also from this book here, which I found in the library. It's the Book of the Guardians.
Of course it is.
There are no longer any Guardians of pure heart here, just Mordred.
Adrian, right from birth, you were destined to become a guardian. Without Angelina, Mordred's curse would never have passed over to you. Victoria would never have wanted nor permitted you to kill yourself. Do you want to simply ignore her final wishes? Adrian, if you're going to kill yourself, everything could only get worse. If there were no longer any guardians, then the Black Mirror would be open to all. The mirror would enslave the weak and bring Mordred back into the world of the living. And the Black Mirror will be unprotected. Victoria would have never allowed you to commit suicide. Are you going to simply ignore Victoria's last will?
All right then. I'll give you one chance. Did I understand that correctly? I'm the last Gordon of Marcus's lineage, and therefore also the last Guardian? But I can't guard the portal because a cursed part of me, the Mordred part, wants to open the portal. And if I kill myself, the portal can be opened because there are no more Guardians.
Something like that. Yes.
So, what do you suggest?
An exorcism. In the church.
An exorcism.
It's an ancient ritual. Long before there were Christians, ghosts and demons were being cast out of people. It works. You only have to believe in it, Adrian.
I'm possessed by the devil. Don't talk to me about belief. Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you, Adrian. And now let's go to the church. We should complete the exorcism before nightfall.
Ah,
So, how does a person get to work for the Vatican?
Later.
Holy Mother in heaven!
Yeah, a good day to you too, Father.
Prioress Antolini, welcome back. You've arrived at just the right time.
Now do you see why I was in such a hurry?
Miss Antolini has had an idea about how to solve my problem.
Yes, I've been informed. The Archbishop has told me about it himself.
5 minutes later, and you would have had to inform Mark as well.
Father, have you ever performed an exorcism?
I've been the priest for the whole manor of Black Mirror for years. Everyone here has been baptized by me, and my words accompany them to the grave, too. I've taken the confessions of murderers, and I...
Father, have you or haven't you?
No, not in practice. But I do have the theoretical knowledge, of course.
Oh, great. I'm the guinea pig.
Adrian, I've been trained for something like this. I've studied the Rituale Romanum several times. And if Prioress Antolini thinks it's the best option, then I agree with her. After all, she is, well,
I've already told Adrian who I work for, but I'm afraid we don't have time to discuss this for hours on end.
good. Then let's begin the preparations.
Okay, and what can I do?
We need information, so the more we know about the demon, the better.
We already have his name, so we can address him. Do you know any more about him?
What would be important?
It would be good to know how he sinned. And a personal item. Something that anchors him in this world.
Then I'll get searching.
But be quick. I'll prepare everything with the priest.
That's an awful lot of talking. We gotta be in the end game. So...
The
Oh, I guess this book.
translation is "See the Lamb of God that..."
So...
I've forgotten the rest again.
So back to the manor, I guess, and see if we can get his book. It's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. Oh,
Good day, sir.
that's right. He wants to work for
Edward. I'd
Darian.
completely forgotten about him. Hi, Edward. I didn't expect you so soon.
If it's inconvenient, I could come back another time.
Why are you here again?
You said I should come by during the course of the day, about an eventual position as butler.
Oh, yes. Excuse me, Edward. As you see, I don't really have time just now, and...
Perhaps I can help you.
Actually, there is something. It would be great if you could deliver this letter to Inspector Spooner. Tell him I found it while tidying up the greenhouse.
Of course, sir.
You're not gonna tell anyone else about it. The thing with my eyes, I mean?
Most certainly not, sir. Discretion is the most important virtue of a butler.
Good man. In other circumstances, he'd be the perfect new Bates.
No, nobody will ever be Bates.
An empty letterbox.
Ever. How dare he suggest that? Alright, oh, that was the locked room. Okay. I know where we're going now.
Even if the pages are blank, maybe the book will be useful for the exorcism. Who knows? It did once belong to Mordred, after all.
Yeah, I didn't get my fortune today. What is my fortune? Keep your eyes on the goal, and it will become your habit eventually. Oh my god, am I gonna be a nun?
There's a rope dangling right in front of the window. Or is it a noose? Better take it, I guess.
Oh, does that mean I can take the pliers now? Enjoy your shoes. That wasn't chicken.
Photos of my ma and pa. And what have we got here? A pair
Still
of
don't
pliers.
need the pliers.
I don't need them right now.
True. With shoes. Yeah.
Ugh. Now I can see that I look as bad as I feel. This is Victoria's jewelry.
Okay. Thought maybe we would need something out of there, but whatever.
The book from the ritual chamber. No idea how I got this. But that doesn't matter anyway. Many pages are empty.
Alright, back to the church. I'm sure I'm missing something, but maybe not. Maybe we just need this thing, and then that's it. Bing bong.
Ah, Adrian. There you are.
Here I
Father
am.
Frederick,
My son?
I found a book that belonged to Mordred, but all the pages are blank.
How do you know it belonged to him, then?
It's from his grave.
We can divert his attention from you with it. You'd better give that to me. Have you found out anything else?
Oh crap, I was supposed to
No,
do research.
not yet. But I'm trying my best.
Shit, we did need to go in somewhere else. Alright. And I was thinking, oh, we should go in the library.
Mordred. Ah, he's down here. All on his own. Strange. Didn't Victoria say he was married? And even had a kid? Why aren't they on here? Strange. Why
Oh,
aren't they
whoops.
on here? In the corner, there's a richly ornamented mighty column. The weight of the castle rests on it.
I love that word, because it's not one. Ornamented. There's nothing to look at in the library.
What are these marks? It looks like mildew. Ugh, not that healthy.
Mm. No?
The bucket is half full of a... Ugh, it's as gloomy here as in Mordred.
Okay. Blah 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 blah. Roll.
Don't reckon this hole's got much more to offer.
I don't think I'm ever not gonna laugh at that statement. Wait, no, don't go out there. Open the hole. No? Okay. What are we missing? That stain on the wall has something to do with something. Let's roll through upstairs again.
I have discovered Durgam's secret.
I wonder if Durgam is a real name.
This is Victoria's jewel.
Second. That's Mordred's wife.
I don't have the time to read everything, but at first glance, it looks like it's just full of stories about the White Lady. It even tells here about how she died. In the final duel with my brother, she threw herself between us to stop the bloodshed, but he was no longer the brother I once knew. The evil had corrupted him too much. How great must this power have been to make him forget all of the battles in which we had fought together side by side? How incessantly overpowering must the evil be to make him forget just how much he had loved his wife Maria. His blade pierced her heart and snapped as though it were made from glass. That was also the end of my brother. But then with his final breath, he cursed me and all my descendants. I killed my brother. I will never be able to forgive myself for that. His final resting place will be in our chapel. May God have mercy on his soul. That must be a transcript from Marcus's writings. This is Victoria's...
Okay, well that didn't change. I wonder if that's the knowledge that we need. Now can we have the
Photos
pliers?
of my mom. And what have we got here?
No.
A pair of pliers. I don't need them right now. A shaky old bed, full of woodworm. Perfect for dying in.
Well then.
A massive block of stone with a secret... The globe is metal. I can't see...
Mordred's portrait, or somebody's... Was that Mordred? What was hanging there? Set it on fire? I don't know. Let's see if reading from the book was what we needed.
Father Frederick,
My son?
Mordred's wife was called Maria.
Ah, that's good to know. Those are worldly, familial things. I'm sure we can address Mordred with that, particularly if he loved her.
Well, he murdered her. With a sword.
Oh, that's excellent. For our purposes, I mean. Now we have enough information.
Okay, so what happens now?
Just lie down here and trust in Jesus, our Lord.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Miss Antolini,
fine.
Are you recording?
This is the exorcism of Adrian Gordon. Present are Father Frederick, pastor of the Church of Wormhill, as conducting exorcist, and as witness and doctor, Prioress Valentina Antolini.
It has begun. Let us pray.
Does he have
In
pray
nomine
spell?
Patris, Filii,
Filii,
et Spiritus Sancti.
Amen.
Amen. Most glorious Prince of the heavenly armies, Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in our battle against principalities and powers, against the rulers of this world of darkness, against the spirits of wickedness in the high places. Come to the assistance of men whom God has created to his likeness, and whom he has redeemed at a great price from the tyranny of the devil. We know your name, demon, you that calls itself Mordred. Release Adrian, I command you in the name of our Lord.
Stoop down in pure spirit.
Mordred, you who made yourself guilty during life and therefore remain guilty in death and beyond, go to the hell in which you belong. Go into purgatory, where you should burn sinner for all your deeds.
Behold the cross of the Lord.
Mordred,
This is really
you
intense,
who have
guys.
raised a weapon against your brother Marcus. You who murdered your wife with a blade of your sword. Maria, whose soul has found no peace since then.
Behold the cross of the Lord.
Guilty you are, Mordred, and guilty you will always be. Bow beneath the all-powerful hand of God. Release Adrian and go there where you can receive the vengeance of God.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Father Frederick.
I saw it.
Oh no.
Spoke to me. It's the wrong place. There's nowhere for him to go here. Not from his world.
Oh, Father.
Ruh-roh.
Adrian. Adrian, wake up!
Alright, I'm just gonna look at how many freaking chapters there are. This has to be the last one.
Thank you again for helping me bring Adrian to the castle.
But of course, miss. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, not at the moment.
Then I'll come over again tomorrow. Have a nice day.
This is the last
See you.
chapter.
As long as Adrian's still asleep, I should let the Archbishop know about the current state of affairs.
Okay. Give him a ringy dingy.
Your Grace, this is Prioress Antolini. There were complications. The exorcism failed. No, I don't think that was the reason. Yes. Yes, but that only makes sense if the demon is unknown. Correct, Your Grace. We underestimated his strength. Father Frederick is dead. He was thrown across the room, and I... Okay. No. The Guardian is doing well considering the circumstances. Yes, Your Grace. I understand. I also think that the location is crucial. The Guardian had an image of Pictish glyphs with him, the same as those engraved on the Shade portal. That's exactly where the demon must be forced back. Yes, into the Black Mirror. It'll be no problem to get there. The demon itself tries to force its way to the mirror. It's drawn to it like a magnet. He won't cause us any problems until then. On the contrary, Guardian and demon will be hard to keep apart. Yes, that's the other side of the coin. But, Your Grace, the man is probably the only one who can fulfill this task. Yes. Is there an alternative to exorcism? Of course, I'll do that. Alright then. First, I have to find the entrance to the catacombs under the castle. A chapel is mentioned in the records, which is found down there. That's where I guess the Black Mirror is. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Your Grace. Thank you. Good. As long as Adrian is still asleep, I can start looking for a way in. Most secret passageways in old walls have the characteristic of not being sealed completely airtight. That could help me.
I like how we're playing as this character, but we only get to hear one side of the phone conversation. Alright, we have a dagger.
It's for an emergency, in case... Yeah, well, Mordred attacks me.
Okay.
I let the dictaphone run during the exorcism. I can't understand a word, even though I understand quite a few languages. But that must be a very, very old one. Matches. They're from a cafe in London where I met the Archbishop a few days ago.
Ooh.
The Bible gave me much strength when I needed it. I think everyone should read it at least once. The Gordon file from the Vatican Archives. The last entry is from 1923. It notes the handing over of the Guardian position to Victoria Gordon. Right at the front of the file is a copy of a letter from Marcus Gordon. In it, he says that the entrance to the Shade portal is sealed with an altar. The underground chapel was consecrated and prevents the Shades from entering the catacombs.
Oh god, do we have to do that maze again?
Mainly lexicons and biographies about British lords. I found the book about the Guardians here. There's only English literature here. Shakespeare, etc. I've already read them all.
Oh. Miss Thang.
A mighty pillar. The wooden cladding is decorated with carvings.
Okay.
The floor of the library is higher than the rest of the rooms on the ground floor. Perhaps the secret entrance is hidden under it. Or maybe just old-fashioned underfloor heating.
Mm.
The Gordon family tree. Many of the Guardians were women. Isabella, Emily, Rosa. But also Marcus Gordon, Albert, and Durham. There are records on them in the Vatican Library.
Okay. All of the information.
There were still some old tiles stored in the cellar. If no one had saved them back then the whole floor would have had to been relaid. I don't see any way to get through this door. I wanted the rabble to be stored in the hall, so that the kids that sometimes meet outside the castle don't injure themselves. But I didn't think it would be so much. The Gordon family crest, a shield with blue background and 5 golden lilies. I once saw such a huge globe in the museum in Moscow. It was also made of metal. I remember that Australia was only half depicted on it, because they hadn't yet mapped it out completely when they made it. The entrance to the catacombs used to be under the foundation stone, but Marcus had it sealed off. Now it's only a cellar down there.
So, go in the cellar. Maybe she can take the pliers.
There are only Victoria's papers here. Bank statements, bills, and so on. They're of no use. Black mold. According to Greg, it was caused by the extinguishing water, which offers an excellent breeding ground for molds once it's soaked into the walls. Greg was going to repair the grandfather clock, but he never got around to it. I didn't even like horses when I was a little girl. I prefer small animals. A plain marble pedestal. I almost like it more than the sculpture on it. A statue of the Virgin Mary. She was venerated for her humility and her firm belief in God.
Okay. This door's open now.
Paintings tell a lot about the period in which they were painted. Fortunately, these ones weren't too badly damaged by the fire. When I first came here, this room wasn't being used. I've had everything that's still usable brought into here. Lady Victoria was always very vigilant when I was in the room. I hardly had the chance to have a look around. Well, she'd understand now. There's only jewelry in here. 2 necklaces, a pair of earrings, and rings. It's all silver and stylish. Huh. The jewelry case weighs at least 5 kilos. And what is that? There's some kind of flap on the underside. But how do I open it?
Well, how
I
did
can't
Adrian
see
not
any
notice
keyhole
that?
or anything like that. I'll show it to Adrian as soon as he's awake. Perhaps he knows something about it. Those are all things that were close to Victoria's heart. But there's nothing of interest to me there, though. Even though she was really ill in her final days, she still set great store in keeping a well-groomed appearance. I completely forgot about the machines. As soon as all of this is over, I'll have them picked up. Just a minute. There's a syringe here with adrenaline in it. I'll take it with me just in case of an emergency.
Sure.
Victoria's dressing room. The only area in this room I could have a look at. But in vain, though. There really are only clothes here. The image of a beautiful woman. I'm thinking that must be Maria.
Okay.
Adrian is still asleep. I'll leave him in peace.
So, I suppose we go check out the cellar now? Since that's like where yada blah blah. Oh,
I'm
barrels.
sure there's wine stored in these barrels. The electricity in the cellar has been turned off for safety reasons, so unfortunately the light switch doesn't work. A dustpan and brush. These are clearly too small for the current condition of the castle.
Ah, you're funny.
Creepy darkness. That reminds me of something very unpleasant from my childhood in the convent.
Okay,
The wine barrels have been empty for decades. The last generation of Gordons were tea drinkers. The sewer system under the castle couldn't deal with all that firefighting water. 3 weeks ago, the water in the cellar was still up to my knees. It'll be months before anyone will be able to access the sewer system without diving equipment.
ah,
Can't get any further here. The corner's just a last resting place for junk. That's the main switch for the cellar. The electricity has been switched off completely for safety reasons.
okay.
The well seems to be dry.
I mean, that's weird considering what you just said about all the water. Be able to, like, see some water or something?
The well seems to be dry. A water pump. The workmen brought it with them to pump out the cellar. This was actually only rented for a week.
Okay. Cool.
The entrance to the catacombs must be in the castle. I'll only get wet outside.
Well, fine. Well, maybe now we can wake up Adrian.
Adrian is still asleep. I'll leave him in peace.
Or not. Can't go outside.
Black mold. According to
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
the floor of the library, perhaps the secret entrance is hidden under it. Or maybe just old-fashioned underfloor heating. A mighty pillar. The wooden cladding is decorated with carvings. Mainly lexicons and biographies about British lords. I found the book about the Guardians here. Ah, there you go. The flame flickers here.
There we go.
There's a draft. And this room has no windows.
Anything else? Do it again. Throw a Bible at it. Now we go talk to Adrian? There's nothing else in the kitchen. There's nothing else in the tea room. Nothing in there, nothing in there.
Adrian is still asleep.
Oh, come
I'll
on!
leave him in peace. I guess there's a cavity behind or in the pillar. But how do I get at it? Why didn't I think of that sooner? This plate can be removed.
Of course.
Uh-huh. There's a metal wall behind it. And there's a strangely shaped hole in it too. A keyhole, I guess. The hole is the shape of a cogwheel. A normal key definitely doesn't fit in here.
Definitely.
I won't be able to open the secret door with the dagger.
Alright, fine. Now we go talk to Adrian. Wake up, damn it. Oh, there he is.
Adrian, how are you doing?
Hungover. What happened?
You suddenly lost consciousness during the exorcism.
Did it work? Is Mordred gone? What about my eyes? Are they still black?
Your eyes are normal again. At least for the moment. But I'm afraid that it won't stay like that for long.
I guessed as much. Why am I in the castle? I thought it wasn't safe here.
That's true, but I had no other choice. Edward helped me bring you here.
Edward? Huh. And where is Father Frederick?
He's still in the church. We're going back to him later. There were a few complications.
So, it didn't work?
Unfortunately not. It doesn't seem Mordred can be cast out with prayers alone.
Strange. It always seems to work in the movies.
Maybe it was the wrong script.
The Bible. Yeah.
I have another idea of how we can get rid of Mordred. But for that, we must go to the Black Mirror, where the curse began.
Where everything began. Victoria told me exactly that. Shortly before she died. I should go to where everything began, but I've got no idea where that is and how to get there.
Father Frederick is out of it. Mordred's power was too much for him. We'll have to be quick if we're going to save you.
What are we waiting for then? I feel almost good. At least I'm ready for the final spurt.
Ew.
I found something interesting in the library. I think it's some kind of secret door to the catacombs.
A secret door in the library? Let me guess. It's locked, right? And you've got no idea how to open it.
I was hoping you could help me.
Why not? I haven't got anything else planned.
Oh, I get to play as both of them now. Here, do that. Open the
Have you
box.
got any idea how to open this? I mean the secret compartment on the bottom. Seems to be a very complicated mechanism.
Most realistic puzzle solving in the whole game.
Yes, of course, there's that way too.
Okay. Let's go to the library. But,
The sword hilt fits perfectly, but nothing happens.
Adrian! You do it, sir. Probably has to be the male Gordon bananas. Take us. Whoa.
Gonna need the right key for that.
You think? You're so smart, Adrian.
Fits perfectly. But nothing's happening. The thing's either busted or there's something missing.
Rope. Mordred's book. Set it on fire. Okay.
Valentina,
Yes.
Singjul.
the room in which Mordred crossed over into me, do you know anything about it?
What kind of room is it?
A kind of ritual chamber. Skulls everywhere, a throne.
They investigated a ritual chamber in the old academy, but all the records were lost in a fire around 1512. And the knowledge of it was lost in the process as well. So no, I know even less about it than you do.
Yep, I clicked on the wrong thing.
Someone's leaving me messages describing the virtues of a guardian. You don't happen to know anything about that, do you?
I wrote them. They were tests to see if you could become the next guardian in spite of the curse. I had assumed that apart from Victoria, there was only Angelina, but she was nowhere to be found. There was no time. Victoria lay on her deathbed. She was the last guardian. It had to be settled. When we heard that you were maintaining that you were a Gordon and were also innocent of any crime, then the Vatican changed its plan. We had to assure ourselves that you were still of pure heart. And you passed all the tests.
But you weren't there.
True. I wasn't there.
All right, Miss Undercover. I think we still need something here for the sword hilt to work.
It's not working. You think that's because of the missing gemstone?
Could be possible. The question is, where is this stone? Could be anywhere. Could have been lost hundreds of years ago.
I don't think so. If the key had been broken for a long time, why did Victoria hide it? No. I think the stone is missing intentionally, as an added safeguard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but where should we start looking?
Did Victoria give you anything before she died? An heirloom, jewelry, a signet ring?
Not to me, but Angelina.
What?
Her bracelet, she showed it to me. Yes, I remember well. There were rubies on it, too. Perhaps we need one of them?
And where is the bracelet now?
The police evidence locker.
Then get it. We don't have much time.
So what actually is this black mirror, then?
We think it's a kind of portal.
And where does it lead?
Nobody knows exactly, and it's a dangerous thing to investigate. Mordred tried, but the Black Mirror enslaved them. Pope Innocent III believed it might lead to the destruction of Christianity. What we know for sure is that it's older than anything else on Earth.
I thought it might have been built by pagan druids or something like that.
It's much older than that. The Druids used it for ceremonies, yes, but they definitely didn't build it. It's been there since the dawning of time, so they say.
Holy crap. So what is it then?
We can only speculate. The mirror attracts evil, or how should I put it? Absorbs it. According to the old Druidic scriptures, there were regular human sacrifices. Apparently, the altar table in front of the Black Mirror portal was already drenched in century-old blood back then. The souls of the sacrifices are drawn into the mirror, but only if they're absolutely evil. The soul of a good person cannot enter the mirror. It seems to be something like... yes, like...
The gateway to hell, perhaps?
yes. And no, not just the gate, but the mirror too. Glancing into it reveals the innermost self. It reflects the soul for everyone to see.
I wonder what the Pope would see if he looked into it. And all the dignitaries of the world. No wonder the entrance has to be guarded. But times have changed. Why don't we just have a look at the thing? Purely scientifically, I mean.
Evil can also break out of the mirror. Its effect is unbound. You can feel its power yourself. Who's ever susceptible is enticed into evil. That's why life in the castle is so dangerous. It's right within its sphere. Mordred was changed. The spark of evil that always smoldered within him was fanned into a blazing fire. He did everything he could to open the portal. Rumors suggest that he almost found the mechanism.
I guess we go get the bracelet now. Oh wait, no, go yet. Oh shit. Come back in. Pull a fortune teller.
Hello, Madame Fortuna.
Adrian, I knew you would call again.
Who else could it be?
Pick a card.
Stop.
I've drawn the death card.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Adrian, don't worry. Death means that you'll release yourself from all the ties. You'll experience a transformation.
Well, that certainly cheered me up.
And I see death. A lightning bolt. A bolt flashes down on you. Stop. The death card again. Adrian, the cards are correcting me. I see a deluge which will suffocate you. Oh, no. Oh, another death card. Adrian,
Oh my god.
I see darkness. You will be devoured by darkness.
How many death cards have you actually got there?
It's a
Just
fair
one
question.
in the major arcana. Oh, I've mixed up several tarot packs. That must have happened yesterday. Oh no. I'm sorry, Adrian. I have to call someone back urgently.
Yeah, that's a legit fortune teller right there. Okay. Let's go get our bracelet thing. It's really coming down out there, isn't it?
Strange. It's never been so quiet here before.
Adrian!
Kiss him!
It's done. Case closed. Angelina's letter convinced the judge completely.
Some good news.
A lot more than that. And is there anything I can do for you?
Now with the case closed, all of the pieces of evidence are no longer required, right?
In theory, not anymore, no.
Then it wouldn't be a problem if I got the bracelet back. You do know that it's a family heirloom.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Zach!
Hmm? Please.
How's it looking with your transfer?
Now that's lying on my boss's desk. And knowing him like I do, he's gonna let me stew for a while. But it'll come through sooner or later.
Goodbye.
Fare thee well, my lord.
Hey! Oh, see, there's the missing jewel. Now can we have the pliers?
A whole load of photos of a pair of pliers. I'll take those and the candle. I don't need the other
Hey!
stuff right now.
Sweet. Yoink. Yes. How do we know which
One
ruby,
ruby's
though?
enough.
It doesn't matter?
The ruby fits exactly into the socket on the hilt of the sword.
Alright. Let's go stick it in the keyhole. So what's her face still in here? Yes, she is.
There's a spiral staircase here. I can't see how far down it goes, but it has to be a good few stories. Ladies first.
Are you scared? Or are you exercising your role as Lord of the Manor?
The Guardian isn't allowed to die. Those were your words. I'm just playing it safe.
Oh, sassy.
That's supposed to be the catacombs? Looks like the sewer system.
Patience. This is just the beginning.
There are high...
Oop. I got too clicky.
Here's an illustration of a house and a jar. Here's a pitchfork and a flower. There's a bird and a head chiseled in here. There's a fish and a hand on this column.
Okay, so here is
I
fish and
think
here
that's
is
supposed to
bird.
be a house. Or a shack.
Oh, it's a house.
A bird relief. A hefty chain. It's hanging into the water. In this environment, that can only be a whirlpool. Huh. The water's been standing there for some time. I reckon that's the remains of the water from putting out the fire. At any rate, it's not normal sewage. The whole thing could be some kind of cistern. It collects rainwater from all over the castle. It's brought here and then goes stagnant. No, there has to be an outflow somewhere as well.
Okay. So we have bird and we have house. So
There's a bird and a...
okay, but rope it. All right. Obviously, we need something else.
Here's an illustration of a house and a jar. I think that's supposed to be a house. Or a shack.
Why would you specifically say shack, though? Because there's the shack on the map. Can I not use the map anymore?
There's not much use for the map at the moment.
You shit me. Get any mail? Oh, we got sunglasses.
Sunglasses? They've got to be from Edward. Actually, an umbrella would be better right now. But what the hell?
Beggars can't be choosers. Anything else?
An empty...
Okay. Oh, to the hut. No!
Someone's broken the door in with an axe by the look of it.
No, not Ralph.
Damn. Looks as though Tom has been here.
Oh shit, am I gonna die?
Ugh. God damn it. There are some things you just don't want to see. I'd better get out of here.
Oh. Should we go tell the police?
Closed. Hello? No one there. No chance.
You know, sometimes they leave the side door unlocked. Well, we can't use the map. That sucks.
Rain, rain, go away. Tomorrow will be a rainy
Ralph!
day.
Yay!
Damn.
Then comes the snow. Don't you know?
Ralph? That you? Ralph!
I was only playing with him.
Ralph! What happened? Am I hearing voices of the dead? Or was that really Ralph?
You're still here, kinda. Yeah, I'm kinda... I think I'm kinda done. I gotta get back to drawing, and this is taking longer than I thought. So... Let's park Adrian in the castle. Let's get him out of the rain. And yeah, yeah, I'm just kind of done. I was like hoping, I know we're close to the end, but if it's anything like the last two games, there's gonna be like some wandering around shit and, you know, the last big puzzle or whatever, and I don't feel like doing it right now. An hour ago maybe, but not so much right now. So let's save this thing. We're gonna call it Dunzomatic 5000. Poopy butts. Uh-oh. Apparently Adrian's not done. And we'll back. Here we go. There's that. Back to the main menu. We'll finish it this weekend. We're gonna finish it. And to celebrate when this is done, I will play some Cooking Simulator, because it's been a long enough time for that. I totally don't fucking remember how to play anything, and it's gonna be awful. And then we'll just start it all over again. I don't know. But I'm gonna go finish my Inktober for the night. And thanks for hanging out. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Here, listen to this thing. I'm gonna push this button.